Anguish and uncertainty continues to swirl through Texas following the devastating flood in the central area. But in the middle of picking up the pieces, members of the Texoma area were there to help support those displaced. Braille Brown spoke with Elijah, the Comfort Dog's handler, who Braille says it was an emotional experience. You were actually in Kerrville covering all this last week, but he knew the community needed this furry friend.
So Elijah has provided comfort to a number of people when they needed him the most, from youth gatherings to those who were bedridden, but nothing compared to bringing comfort to a community that experienced an overwhelming number of deaths in just one day. His handler says that Elijah has a true gift. When it comes to Elijah, when did you guys first realize he has a gift for comforting people?
Actually, the first time we ever took him out, and that's been almost 8 years ago. We went out for the hurricane down in South Texas at that time, and he kept reaching out to people, pulling you towards people, and you get talking to these people, and they really needed comforting at that time.
Nearly a decade after Hurricane Harvey's devastation, Elijah the Comfort Dog lent a paw to support the Kerrville community following a flood that claimed over 130 lives in a single day.
So we drove down there knowing what to expect, knowing that people had lost their lives and people needed comfort because they'd also lost property. It shocked me really because the amount of damage that was done just from flood water. I know it's powerful stuff, but I never uprooting trees and carrying cars and houses away.
With the entire state looking for answers on how the river rose more than 30 feet within an hour, they are also finding solace through a wagging tail and friendly paws.
We went to a community counseling center where they were counseling the professionals that were down there, and we sat with them and talked, and they were amazed at Elijah, and they spent time petting him and talking to him. Down to the street where they have the pictures and the flowers on the chain link fence.
Carlton says Elijah's team traveled more than 300 miles to Kerrville.
It was touching to see, especially the people that lost their lives down there. So many, and these beautiful children, and you know, I felt so sorry that I couldn't do more for anybody down there than just offer them a comfort dog to pet.
And each mile was worth every encounter.
Because they got a few minutes to take away from what's going on around them. They have this comfort of just sitting there and talking to a dog that's just wanting to be petted, wanting to be loved. It's so touching that these people, you know, and we also, if we get the opportunity, we'll say a prayer with these people too, and they really love that.
Elijah's handlers share it was heartwarming to see the amount of community from Texoma out supporting Central Texas the best way they knew how.
This community is very giving, very generous. The community cares. They care about people, and it's Texas in general is so caring and so loving that it's going to take a long time for the people in Kerrville to recover, but it'll happen.
Elijah's handlers share that they have plans to go back to Kerrville to provide comfort for the community as they continue to recover from the flood. There are ways to support this community found on newschannel6now.com. Braille Brown, News Channel 6.